What up? This is Stidel. I make beats and stuff and other weird music and stuff. And I've really wanted to make a video of me making a beat for a while. And thought I'd finally do that and take the opportunity to show off XAnder's new VST because it's pretty fucking cool. I'm just going to show off some of the sounds and we're going to make a beat. And I have no idea how it's going to go, but we're going to do it. And you're going to watch me do it. So I'm just going to jump right in and do it. So here we see his VST. It's called Spooker. We got a bunch of different sounds in here. Different basses, bells, because he fucking loves his bells. Some cool effects and shit. We got synths and shit, plucks. So we're going to go through some of those. I already have a few favorites, and I'm going to pick some at random too and just fuck with them and see what we can make cool. So I already kind of have an idea in my mind because I really like making like big epic like movie score type shit, and this VST is really good for that, making creepy epic dark trap shit. So that's what we're gonna do. And every time I say shit, you're allowed to I don't know, find me $1. So shit, here we go. As you can see here, I've already got some sounds in my playlist in FL Studio. I've actually recorded these kind of just fucking around and getting ready to make this. So I literally just recorded, this is my voice making a weird noise, and this is some other stuff. I got some like voice hi-hats here. Kind of basic chicky sound, and I'm going to EQ that and kind of show you my process a little bit while I fuck with his new VST. So I'm going to just get right into it here, and just honestly, this very first bass is so badass. We're going to start with that, and we're going to kind of start with like this big intro. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to kind of scoot this off here to the side, and we're going to see if we can make an intro with this bass, because if you listen to this shit right here, damn, like already it doesn't that sound like some epic ass movie? So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna make like something like an epic movie. So we're just gonna record it, and here we go. Alright, so there's that. Go ahead and quantize that, make sure all the notes are like pretty good there. So there's that, and we're just gonna repeat that, and then maybe make this one unique, and instead of going down, we'll go maybe even lower. We'll just go like a G here, just to kind of give it some more. Wait, whoa, what's going on here? Is this an A? Yeah, okay. So that's there. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go right back into Spooker, and we're gonna spook it up some more. We're gonna spook it up. He's got these perks. We're gonna, what's the bomb? Like, these are just like explosive ass sounds. Ooh, like, so we can see that's still like this creepy shit. So we're gonna do that, and so this spooky knob here, you can hear this like this cool kind of delayed perk, but as we turn this up, we get this like real spooky like distortion, and that's really good. Like by itself, you might be saying like, oh, that sounds a little weird, like that sounds like too distorted. But just watch. I'm going to go ahead and turn that up all the way, and we're going to layer it with this, and it's going to create this really cool vibe. Layers. I don't know. I never know what to call these. I just kind of go with the flow, you know. You got to flow with it and go with it, and so then you're going with the flow. So, oh man, that is just cool, man. That's super deep. We're gonna do that. But then we're all, because like, how can I not use that super deep ass sound right there? But we're gonna make another one, because that's not really what I was planning on doing. And I have an idea now of what we're gonna do with this guy. So we're gonna kind of throw him out of the way real quick and make another. So we're gonna kind of do that there. Yeah, so we see there that that's. So now, for this guy, like I said, I had an idea. So what we're gonna do is in FL Studio, you can. So we're on the second. We're on the second thing here, I believe. If we mute that. All right, that's like some real epic shit right there. So look at all that bass right there. So we're gonna use that, but what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do anyway, you can do whatever you want, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna render the WAV file. So I'm gonna record it out, and then check it. What we're gonna do is recorded, and then so we have this. Oh no, I think I'm gonna. Well, let's see how that works out, and then we're gonna reverse it. So we have this like I really like to do that at the intro of my beats. Is just kind of like lead it in with like some weird sound shit. So let's see what that sounds like. Let's make sure that we're there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's epic. Oh man, yeah. So that's what we want right there, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna clone this one. So what I'm hearing here is I'm hearing this super epic intro, and then it's going into this other low one. That's like this note, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this unique. Oh, it already is. And we're gonna move this guy, copy it down into this one, so that way, where'd it go? There it is. So that way we can separate it on the mixer, and that way we don't have this upper sound and the lower sound on the same mixer track, and we can kind of mess with them separately. So go ahead and we're going to turn this down a little bit too. Yeah, so wow. Oh man, that's dirty. Oh man. Okay, so already super epic. So I recorded these, like I said earlier, and so this is what this sounds like. So that's literally just me banging on shit, and then with some like distortion and compression and stuff. So I'm gonna EQ that so we get rid of some of that hiss. And just kind of really tighten it up there. And maybe get rid of some more of that low end. So that sounds a little like, it sounds kind of lame, but once we put it in together with with all this other shit, let's see what that sounds like. Yeah. Cool. So, already pretty good there. Let's go ahead and see what else Spooker's got for us to do with that. We're gonna replace this with a spooky spooker. And I usually don't change the names because I never really know what they're gonna be. until like later, like once I kind of have it established, like this. Okay, so we know this is gonna be the low as fuck atmosphere, or whatever you want to call that. It really just gives it some huge depth and epicness. Let's see what else this thing has to offer. I don't really know what else we want to add to this intro. I know that, well, I kind of had in mind that we wanted some more more explosive perks. I think that'll work. So we're gonna turn down the. I think what. Let's just kind of record that in. See what that sounds like. You know what this needs? I think we're gonna go ahead and slap some. Oh, sorry, you haven't been able to see that. I have two screens, so like this was up on my other screen up there. So I keep forgetting to bring it down. It's my first time doing this, okay? Like, get off my back. But keep watching. We're gonna do this. Here's another really great free effect. It's called ambience. You should get it. It's like a reverb on crack, and I use it for like everything. It just makes it super epic. Listen to this shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to use that. Let's just go ahead and make a new thing here. We're going to thing it up with that, and then there's a thing. Alright, and so that's dope, obviously. I know that's exactly what you're thinking in your mind, is how dope that shit is. And then here at the end, what we're gonna do this. I did this with one of the example tracks I did for this. You can go check those out. I made the example tracks for this VST, and they're fucking dope. You should listen to them. But so here's a cool thing you can do, kind of like a roll. So you just kind of put them out in order here and roll them up, and maybe shift those up a few tones so that like as it gets louder, it sounds different. Like it's like whatever, man, you know. Oh, that's it's not good enough. We're gonna have to do this. Boom. Look at that. Oh no, that still doesn't sound good. What's going on here, guys? Now we're gonna do that, and then that. And then that, and then that. Roll it up. Maybe if we... Well, that's still good enough, yeah. Turn it down a little bit. I think it's coming through a little bit too much. And we're going to take it off to the side a little bit so you can see here I'm moving this knob. That's to pan it. You can maybe see a little bit better here. I'm gonna, we're gonna pan it. So it's kind of coming off to the side a little bit. And that way we can like create a little bit more space, and it sounds like, you know, we're actually listening to like an orchestra, and like we have instruments in this room, and they're all in like a space together. So we're gonna do that, and there's that. So. I also recorded this. Like, this might sound really crazy right now, so let's just see what this sounds like. But so I recorded that. Obviously, that's just me, like, making a noise with my mouth. And, you know, you can do that, too. You can make noises with your mouth. And then you can, like, record them and make shit with them. So, let's see what I can do with this real quick, because this is like a lot of what I do in my music is like, I'm just gonna. So I kind of like that little thing at the beginning here. So we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it real good. We're going to nip and tuck it and just get that. And we're going to make it a oh, hold on just a second. We're going to make this a new sample. We're going to make that a new sample right there. We're going to make it unique as sample. We're going to call it Ghost Voice here. Ghost Voice. And then, so you might be like, what the fuck is that? But check this shit out. I don't know. We're gonna do some stuff to it. We're going to add another one of my favorite free things here. It's called Fracture. And I don't really know how it works. I just kind of pick one of these things here, and then it makes it sound weird. Oh, let's pick another one. Well, let's see here. Let's just go ahead and like just throw it in here somewhere and see what it does, you know, see what it sounds like. I don't really know. I just like the noise. Like it's kind of like this like glitchy weird noise, and I like that. So, oh yeah, so there's that weird noise. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Maybe actually replace it with this again, because I use it all the time, so why not? Oh man, here we go. So we can see that that's gonna maybe be really badass or not. We'll see. We'll see what goes on there. So slowly putting this together. Let's go ahead and make it on the beat there, and put it on a beat. What? Okay, here we go. We're gonna transition because we want this to kind of get a little bit more like epic as we go, right? Like we don't want it all just kind of at the beginning. So let's go ahead and hear that again. Dope. We're gonna pancake this. So this is another free thing, and it's free. So what you do is you download it, and then you use it, and it pans it automatically. So we're gonna use that to just pan it and shit. Oh man, what happened here, guys? What are you doing? Okay, I think I didn't like it quite as often, but like something like that. And I know you guys might be thinking like, oh my gosh, this isn't even like trap, but just wait. Because what happens, like I made this intro here, but it's an intro to me, but you know, let's just go ahead and do this. Check this out. Let's go ahead and put in my little things here, and I can show you what that sounds like. It's that clicky. But we're gonna EQ that too, and we're gonna take out all the lows and just so it sounds kind of like a little shaker hi-hat, right? And I made that with my voice. So turn it down a little bit. Again, take it off to the side. We're gonna put that way off to the side because like it really doesn't need to be prevalent in the mix. It's just gonna give it a little bit of energy. And then, like I said, so we can make this like we'll just go ahead and make this a trap beat. And you know how we do that? Is we add a kick and a snare. So I have Splice, and Splice is dope. You should get it. It has some super awesome shit. So I like that kick. I also like that kick. We're gonna use that kick because that was like mad crazy. So one tip, first of all, get good samples that sound like badass already. Like FL Studio does not come with good samples like this. Like that kick is mad dope. And look at here, like that's barely -12 and it sounds so loud already, right? So get good samples. And then one other thing to watch out for is a lot of time good samples. You'll notice that they'll be clipping already because they're like already super loud and like mastered basically. So when you put them into your mixer, you got to watch out for this. This one's not bad, but a lot of times that'll happen. Oh, speaking of mixing, FL Studio also starts you off with a limiter here. I mean, you can change that, but I'm too lazy to create a new template, so I just turn it off because I'm going to want it later anyway. But you're going to want to turn it off and monitor this. So let's go ahead and check out what our mix actually sounds like loudness wise. So here's the master, and we can see that we're not very loud at all. Oh God, that was loud. Oh my God. Okay, so that's hella loud right now, and that's awesome. Let's go ahead and add a snare because that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to make it a trap beat. Trap. Oh, what happens if we type in trap here? Which is, oh, trap. We're going to make a trap beat. I don't know what any of this shit is. I like that. We're going to put it in there. All right, like all this shit I've like already like went through and downloaded and shit. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, right? So you're thinking like, oh my God, this is all dope shit. Ooh, we're going to use that or that. You decide. Just kidding. You can't decide. I'm going to decide. I'm going to use that one. And put it where it should go, right? Which is like right there. We're going to actually like make it halftime. So like that. So see where we're going here? Well, maybe it's a little too slow. Let's speed it up a little bit. Like something like that, huh? Oh yeah. Okay. So that's what we're see. So as we're moving forward, we're kind of coming up with new ideas and seeing what sounds good. And that sounds good. So we're gonna do it. So I think we need to have a double kick here. I'm hearing it in my head. Ba-boom, ba-down, ba-doom. Yeah, ba-boom, yeah. Let's get it. Right here. Yeah. So that's what we got so far, yeah? And you might be saying one thing. You might be saying, but bro, that's too dope. You can't do that. And you're right, I can't. But I can because I am the master of this shit. But also you might be saying that we need, you might be saying, bro, we need like a lead shit. And you know what? You know what we got for that? We got Spooker. We're going to spook it up a little bit more here. We got some more spookies going on. And we're going to do a bell because that's what XAnder would do. And I'm a kid with bad intentions, so I'm going to pick this one. And let's see what that sounds like, because I have no idea. Okay. You might be noticing that I have no idea how to play piano, and you'd be right, because I don't. I just make shit that sounds cool. We're going to name this, and we're going to color it that color, because kids with bad intentions poop everywhere. And they have bad poop too, so we're going to name it Kids with Bad Poop. And they sit right here under the snare because that's where they like to be. And let's see here. So let's see. What? Okay, that's dope. So I was just like, that's kind of the way I hit it there is like I'll kind of play something real quick, and then at the end I'll kind of throw in a little something. But usually I don't really like it, and I don't really like that either. So we're gonna get rid of it. But like so far, that's fucking dope, isn't it? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna place that there because that's where that should go. And this I haven't used this, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It sounds cool. I'm not even sure if it's in key. But how about we just find out, right? We're gonna what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that unique as sample too, because what what I'm gonna do here is we can that's not good enough. Yeah, we're gonna make it unique as sample. There's like more here, but I know I don't really want to use that part, so we're just gonna sampleize this part. And yep. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna do that again. Drone voice 2 or something. I don't really care. And I'm gonna turn this in so it kind of fades in a little bit like that. And I'm gonna turn it down because again I have really no idea what it's gonna sound like. And let's just go ahead and play this. Oh, actually, you know what we're gonna do here? I like to do this with an intro too. So we have this sound here. Let's go ahead and turn up the spookiness because that's why we're here, right? It's for the spookies. But we're gonna do some more ambiance here. And this time we're gonna leave it like that. And we're gonna turn the time and the diffusion way up so that it just sounds super like just spacious. And oh my, that's a thing. So, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an automation clip. So we're gonna automate this. So it's gonna go down as we go this way, and then we're also gonna automate the volume of it, which is this thing here. Well, actually, I might want to add something else to that. So we're going to automate this volume and start from the bottom, and then we're here. So here. So we started from the bottom, and then we're here. And then we keep it at the bottom over here. So let's go ahead and see what that sounds like. Actually, I know I keep fucking up here. You just have like ideas on ideas. We're going to go ahead and move this here and that there and turn everything on and do that and blah blah blah. We got shit going. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and see what that sounds like. Yeah. We're monitoring our volumes here. So you might be saying, holy fuck, I just shat myself. And you'd be right, you did. You did just shit yourself because that is a beat right there. So we're gonna do that and do that because just to kind of keep it structured in the same sort of way. Maybe turn this a little bit up, a little bit up. Did this sound good right there? This thing right here, I remember popping it in there, but I couldn't really hear it. Nah, it's just kind of out of place right there. So to me, that kind of sounds a little bit like a snare. So what we're going to do is, since we have all these snares here, we're going to switch it up here. We're going to get rid of that. And so what this is going to do is it's going to replace the snare. And you're going to expect a snare, but then it's not going to be a snare, and so it's going to add tension before like the actual drop. So there's just a little bit more tension there. See what I mean? A little bit less shit going on there. I mean, damn, like and that's a beat, right? It could be. Like, that's already pretty damn dope. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys would just already be like, shit, yeah. But we are missing a hi-hat. So we're going to grab some hats here. And a lot of times I just grab a loop, but we'll see what we got. Yeah, we're going to use, well, no, we already got that clicky. Or like that, because that's pretty loud. That's pretty loud right there. So we're gonna keep our hats together. I like to do that. These are the hats here, and I'll keep them there. But we're gonna start here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start our beat. Stop. We're gonna start it there. And actually, for this, we're gonna want to go ahead and slap it up here, and we're gonna actually make a thing here. Actually, it's been a while since I've made a hat. Like I said, a lot of times I've been doing loops here, but we'll see what we can do. It's pretty basic stuff. You know, you put the hat down, and then there's a hat there. Let's start with this. You know, just kind of keep that energy up. And to kind of make it a little bit more organic, what we're gonna do is do that, and then we're gonna change the pitch a little bit, just a little bit, there, a little bit here and there, and that's gonna make it a little bit more organic. Same thing you saw me do with the whoa, what happened? I don't know, but yeah. So that's that. Oh, okay. So you can see it's a little bit more organic there, and we're gonna give it a little bit of a roll here. Maybe just right here. I don't really know where we want to put it yet, but it's usually a good idea to do it like right before a snare, which is going to be right here. And there's that little click again. I actually kind of liked it where it was that time though, because it kind of cut out the snare, or the kind of cut out the hi-hat. So I don't think this bass is quite matching up with what we want to do here. It was really good at the beginning, but what we're going to do is we're going to kind of keep that idea. So we're going to get into this, copy it up, and then we're going to name that, because we know what it is now, we're going to call it intro bass. Boom, boom. And then we're going to clone intro bass. And we're going to call this it's going to be some kind of strings here. So whatever Spooker has got to give me. Where's our Spooker coming up here? What's going on? Spooky. Oh, my computer's just being super slow. Oh, there it's down here. Come here. Come here, little Spooker. He's hiding. He's being spooky down there. And we know we want strings. Let's see what these demon violins sound like. Or maybe not strings, but you know, some kind of a chord thing. Oh my. Oh. You hearing what I'm hearing there? I mean, that's got to go on the intro. Listen to this. Listen to this shit here. So something like that, right? That's just a beautiful little snare sound. And in fact, what we could probably do there too is, of course, we're gonna add some ambiance to it. We're gonna turn down the width a little bit because we don't want it to be super wide here. Yep. So we are actually gonna do demon stings. What we're gonna do here is we are actually gonna copy and paste this because that's gonna give us a good basis. So let's go ahead and just, because now we know what our notes are here, and we can kind of just extend that out a little bit. Right. And I think we can make this a little bit more attacky. Turn the attack up a little bit here. It's a little cheesy there, so we're gonna not do that. We're gonna maybe do every other thing here, and make it a little chord. So that, I don't really know what chords these are. I just know they're in scale, so that's why I put them there. And they sound good. That doesn't there. Yep. Right. So I think we'll go ahead and do that there. So, and then we might even be able to kind of keep this over here and kind of bring that idea back. So again, we still have to keep this bass, which we did copy still, and we're gonna. So now that makes sense. We're still intro strings there. Let's go ahead and clone this again. And the reason I'm cloning this up here, because if I add it just using just add a new one, it's gonna come in here at the bottom, and I don't want that. I want them to all be up here. So, but when I do clone it, I do have to make sure to change the track, and then let's see what we got here. So let's see what pads we got. What's the lurker? We're gonna lurk around a little bit here. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Oh God, that's such a cool sound. It's got this like eeriness to it. Let's see if we turn up. Oh yeah, it brings out that air. Oh, you know what we need? We need bass. So let's go ahead and get that bass going. End of the World 808. This track sounds like it's going to be called The End of the World, so. That's what we want right there. And check it. Check this other free thing. You can get this for free, guys. Watch this. Dope ass bass. This shit's so badass. Oh my god. That is the end of the world. Guys, you might not want to listen to this because you might die because of how dope it is. But we're going to enter that. We're going to piano roll that. We're going to copy and paste that because now it's the same, but that's the same, right? Yep. Okay. Okay, I make a lot of weird noises while I'm making music, so you're just gonna have to get over it. All right, yeah. That's better for sure. But I think we want that. Why is that so? Oh, because we're here in the middle. So that's not quite right. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Let's just go ahead and bring that down. It's obviously just an octave too high. Okay, and this is good. This is really good too. But we're gonna have to layer this up some more too. Main bells. We got to do that, and then we're gonna get some other main bells going, or maybe something else. We'll see. Let's see what plucks that the Spooky's got to offer here. So we're gonna pick. Ooh. What have I not really checked out here? Let's pick. A death whistle. I like that. Let's see. Again, we're going to take that off to the side a little bit, give it some space. And I'm not really feeling the death whistle. Like, it's dope. It's super dope. But we're going to need... We want something else there. We want something else. Tribal death wails. I really want to use that here. I really do, but that would probably be good in the intro. I'll try to fit that in there somewhere. Well, let's see what we can do here. Let's check out... Oh, Black Magic Harp it is. I meant to click Acolytes, but let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what happens if we I like that noise. I think it's going to fit well. And we're going to add another free thing called OTT. One of my other favorites to use here. Whoa, like look what that just did. And I can hear a little bit of low end there. Let's check out this. So we got some low end there. We really don't want to use that low end. So I like double EQ the shit out of it. I don't really use filters. And that's super intense. And you hear that kind of air, like fuzz there probably, but that's okay. That'll actually add a lot of excitement here. So we're going to copy that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that right there. We're going to make that unique. We're going to delete that. And then just pop it on down there. Let's see what octave this is at. Maybe a little lower. Oh yeah, that's going to add a lot of hype. So here's what we were sounding like before. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on there. And check this out as we add this in here. Like it could be the same noise. It could be the same thing, and they just mesh so well. So we're gonna do that, and then what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of that motherfucker. Bass, strings. Let's just get everything going here, and then listen to that. Let's listen to that again, and then we'll probably be done. I mean, really, we're pretty much done here. Kicks aren't quite right, are they? So what's going on with this kick here? It's not quite in where it should be, so we're just gonna tootle it over there. I don't really know what's going on with all this. I don't know if it's coming in too late. Yeah. Yeah, so what's going on here is that the synth has a little bit of attack to it, so it's not coming in like exactly on the beat, and that's making the is it actually? I think we are actually fucked up here. Yeah. So it's coming in a little early. We're gonna quantize that, like, duh. Come on, dude. Duh. What are we thinking here? Before I go like fucking a bunch of shit up. You're gonna delete. Oh, whoa. Actually, let's just boop. Let's just put it back on there. See what that sounds like. Still not quite right there. Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? How did I not notice that before? Just make sure those are all good there. And they are now, finally. Now we're cooking with some spooky sauce. Bum, ba-da-ma, bum, 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 bum. Damn it. I missed one. Where was that at? What the hell? Where was that one? What? Where is it? Show me. Swiper. No swiping. Can you show me where the fucked up note is? Super dope. Super, super, super dope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, we want to kind of make this 4, right? Because this is sort of a transition, and then 4, and then boom, boom, boom. And what we're going to do is just copy and paste this one over there. This is definitely dope. What should we call it, huh? So like once you kind of get everything going, like this is like the bulk of it, and then we can kind of just copy and paste things over and kind of have a bit of a transition going on here, right? And so I'm gonna show. I think we need a little bit more kind of like pizzazz up in here. I mean, it's pretty dope already, but we're gonna add some like weird perks because that's what I do, is add some weird shit. And so over here, I actually have like a bunch of shit that I recorded and made into like things. So that's a recording of a bottle. You can probably imagine me a little drinky bottle there, but we're gonna reverse it and check that out. Kind of sounds dope. And we're going to use that there, but then kind of get rid of that part. So we can see how that's going to sound pretty cool already, right there. That's a recording of water boiling. I plan to use it. I'm going to go ahead and use it. It gives it, so here's a trick. Is to damn, this video is going pretty long. I hope you're still watching because this is very important. To have some sort of like noise floor, it's going to sound a lot warmer if we have some sort of like noise going on in the background. It sounds like analog and stuff. So I'm just going to kind of put that all throughout the intro there. Just kind of copy and paste it, and then I know that there's like a little click there because it's done boiling. And then I want to get rid of that click, but I want the actual like boil to happen kind of near the end here. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna copy and paste that just like that, and then kind of bring this out a little bit. So we'll see what that sounds like. A little too loud. We're going to turn it down. So you can kind of just hear that noise floor just a little bit. Oh, so badass. Sounds cool. add some cool transitions in here. So like this is turning on a faucet, and so that's like obviously sounds really wet, and we like it when shit's wet, right? Like we want our bitches to be wet, and right now I'm gonna make this beat my bitch. So let's see what we can do with that. So here's another thing that I like to do is so here's like this kind of weird noise, but if we stretch it, what's that sound like? Right? That sounds kind of dope. And then if we hit it on stretch and keep its tone, maybe pitch it up a little bit, or pitch it down. I don't like it. We'll see what else we can do. Oh, that's a good at the end there. That's good. We're gonna totally use that. And how, you might ask? Well, I don't really know yet, but I just kind of like pick it. Like I hear that it has like a natural rhythm, so I'm gonna do that. Actually, I think that might sound better, kind of transitioning to this portion, and that kind of sounds like a gun cocking, right? But instead, it's just random noises, because that's what I do. Is I make random noises with shit. I think that's pretty good. I think we're happy with that. Yeah. By this beat. So I don't know if you noticed this, but this little thing here with the ambiance, it sounded really cool. So we're gonna keep it and bass it up some more here. And instead of having this like little transition that we had over here, we're gonna go ahead and just have a little cut here, and maybe like another noise. Yeah, what's that gonna sound like? This will be one. We're gonna reverse, and then we're gonna stretch it, and then have it kind of go in. And I have no idea what this is even gonna sound like, but we're gonna put it there, and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put some ambiance on it, because that's what I do. And then we're going to do a thing. Let's listen to what that sounds like. Okay. Okay, yeah, so like, check that. done. That's a beat. Buy it. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, I like that, so that's gonna end it off. And what are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it the end of the world. This motherfucking, it's the fucking end of the world here. Save. Always save. I like to save. Like, I would have saved 1,000,000 times by now, but there we are.